Hello, welcome to CotoGAMES Summoners Wars Pro in the making. Now today we're gonna be making the Guild Wars and also we're gonna be opening the legendary scroll that we got from the event for getting 2000 coins. So how did I get the 2000 coins so easily? I just went ahead and activated an experience booster and I started leveling up food because I'm gonna make a 6 star and I wanna make a 6 star this lady, the light assassin, or I will be making tractor as a 6 star. Where is it? Here it goes. Right? So I usually you don't want to have her like with a 90% critical rate because she gets the elemental advantage. So 85% is fine. But the runes that I had, it gave me this critical rate, so I just kept it like this. Right? So now let's go ahead and work on the guild wars, and after that we're gonna be opening that legendary scroll and see what we get. So what do we have in here? First of all, we need to hit this one because it's the green tower. It's a farmable defense. But let's see what we do here. We're gonna try to outspeed this guy because he says here that he's a challenger one. I don't believe so. Maybe he has not played yet. But let's go ahead and try to outspeed and try to a little bit mirror a bit his offense. But instead of Taylor, we're gonna go with this Lucian. And for the second one, my Veramos had some changes on the free run removal, so I don't believe my Veramos is going to be good enough to beat any other Veramos in a mirror match. But let's give it a try anyway and see what happens. Maybe we're gonna win this skill war. Anyway, no. I'm gonna make sure we win this battle because I wanna win this skill war for my guildmates. So let's work with this one, and we're gonna choose um this one to make it easier, right? So what exactly do you want to have on a guild war defense? On a guild war defense, the best option is going to be to have one monster of each element, and I was able to outspeed him because I know he's on a lower level and the rune quality is going to be just a little bit slower than mine. And my Bernard got some decent speed after the day before free run removal because I couldn't wait. I got the ductile stones, the reappraisal stones, and I got 16 speed on a slot 4 rune that I had, a legendary rune. So I kept it like that, and I switched Bernard, and he got like 10 more speed than he had before. So I'm gonna show you my Bernard after this one, so you will be able to see that he's not like amazingly fast. He's not fast enough to break into Conqueror 2 or Conqueror 3, but he is actually doing very good the way he is right now. So let's go ahead and fight the second guild battle. It's gonna be whoever is on green. Now this one is a complete defense. So what do we do in here? Alright, let's see. For the first one, I don't see any threat, and I don't see, let me see. Unlike Shiwu, this one doesn't remove beneficial effects, so what I'm going to do is that I will use the second combination I have in this one, and for the one below, I like using Thessarium for this one, but my Thessarium is really tanky to absorb the damage from Show and from anyone else, but the killing is going to be really slow if I do that. So let's see what we can do here. I really like also using Amarna now that I got Amarna, and let me give it a try with this one because I rerun this guy and I know he's really good, so I'm gonna give it a try with this one. And yep, Veramos as a leader, and I'm gonna go Chesun, Amarna, and oh, I removed the wrong one. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use Amarna on the first one. Or should I go now? Galleon is gonna be alright. This one, and Chesun to keep him alive. But actually, my Amarna is going to be enough heal to keep myself alive. So what do I actually do here? Who else can I add to this one to bring more damage? Let's see. Maybe Sigmarus. Maybe one of the Lucians. Nope, My damage dealers are not really well built, but I'm gonna use the homunculus. No, I'm gonna use Tarq. Let's see how it goes. Nope, not this Tarq. This one. Right? So what is the plan in here? First of all, I'm gonna defense break. Then I'm gonna hit with the Barbaric King to apply the the branding, and then I'm gonna go with Tarq to attack with all of them. In case that Veramos cleanses the defense break, I'm gonna use the team up with Tarq, so that way um, Amarna is going to be able to defense break, and then the Barbarian is gonna hit. So this one, because of the level of this guild battle, it says here that this player is challenger 2 on arena. Because of the level of the guild battle, then I believe we're gonna be fine. Right, so here we just kill first the one that's able to Z's and defense break me. So that way now we make it easier, and then we just hit whatever target it is, because this is really easy to do. I remember I saw somebody using this pioneer on the higher level play, but I don't actually see him useful at this moment. Now this Veramos is really slow. I don't know what is he thinking with this Veramos so slow. So first of all, we didn't defense break. That was bad. But if now we got the defense break, and now let's. Well, I wanted to hit it with the Barbaric King, but it doesn't really matter. Now let me go ahead and hit it. We didn't get the crit, but now we got the branding, and now I hope we get the defense break. Now the Barbarian is gonna kill this show before he even moves. And this offense is, I never thought about this offense before, but it actually works pretty good. It's, and I was waiting for Jasun to do the amuse, so that way I was able to steal the attack buff. But this offense is actually really good. It's not, I never thought about this offense before, but it works really fine. My Barbarian is on, it's on violent shield, so it works really nice. I never thought about this offense before. I'm gonna use it more often. Alright, so now what do we have in here? We're gonna hit another +3 target, so that way we get the winning, and it has to be, and we get the +6 as well. It has to be one that has the highest attack bar. Now this one is an offense that we may lose. This guy's fighter 3. Now let's see what do we do in here. Now first of all, I'm gonna use the same teams, just because I wanna see how this offense works, the one below, because I never tried it before and I wanna see how it works. Now this Y is going to be targeting Amarna. This Jasun is gonna be targeting one of those guys, but Jasun doesn't have enough damage to kill any of those. And the only threat is that Orion made defense break Amarna, but the odds for that to happening, it's really low, because my Amarna, it's on will, and also it will be having the shield set from the Barbaric King. So it actually, it's the odds for that to happen, it's really low. So right, so here what I actually do when I have a Theomars like this on the defense is that I target Theomars first, so I pop the Endure, and then Theomars is gonna move. Beladion is going to heal, so he's not going to be seizing my team or defense breaking any of my team. And my, as you were able to see, this guy, my Beladule, is really tanky. So now it's just a matter of time. Whatever happens, they are not gonna be able to do anything else, because this Veramos doesn't have enough damage to kill me, and I have the heal. My Beladion doesn't have the proper build, because I removed most of his runes to be able to rune Amarna. And now my Amarna works pretty fine on R5, and I really love Amarna. Amarna is one of the best Nat Forbes monsters in the game, the whole game. It's just that before I had Amarna when right before the buff, and I really liked the way he was doing, because he was healing like 5,000 HP, Now let's see what do we do here. I'm gonna hit this lady because it doesn't matter what happens, I'm gonna kill it before anything happens. And I'm getting the violent proc on this Tarq, so it's really amazing. This offense works really nice. I'm gonna try this one, but my guys, they are not like strong enough to go for the Conqueror level or the Guardian level in Guild Wars. But this is working really nice. I mean, it's really working better than expected. I didn't know this offense was gonna work like this. And if anything happens in the worst case scenario that one of these guys dies, then my Amarna is going to be reviving them all with just one turn. And that's the good thing about Amarna, that Amarna will revive and will heal the remaining allies that are alive. So this offense works really nice as well. Alright, so now that we work on the guild war and we didn't win, but we still have 5 hours. Many people have not attacked yet. So we are gonna win this one for sure. So now the main event is about to come. We're gonna be opening this legendary scroll from the event. And where is it? Right? So it's gonna be a legendary scroll. We hope to get a nat 5. And now here it comes, the moment of truth. And the legendary scroll is going to be open in 3, 2, 1. We got the lightning because it's a legendary scroll. And we got a fire Horus. Well, not what we expected, but it's something. I believe I didn't have this guy before, so I'm gonna check the skills later and I will see if I will work on him or not. Because any monster right now, there are plenty of monsters out there, and people is saying that they are not good, but the world arena has changed the perspective of the game. There are many people using monsters that they were not used before. For example, this Olivia, everybody thought that she was trash. Nobody wanted to use her. It was just food for Emma and Lisa. But after Cinta came up with the world arena and the RTA in the beta testing, he did an amazing job showing us that she was very good. So now everybody's trying to make her worth it, to make her work. So what I'm trying to say is that now there are plenty of monsters out there. You just need to try them all and see if it's gonna work and combine with your monsters, because all of the monsters, they have some specific situations that you can use them. Right guys, so I do thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.